On February 4th, 2012, the NBA was forever changed, but it was only changed for 2 weeks. But nonetheless, this man right here, the Knicks coach at the time, Mike D'Antoni, was left with no other choice but to sub in Jeremy Lin. And Jeremy Lin had been cut and waived by the Rockets and Golden State. And so this was his one and maybe only opportunity to prove that he belongs in the NBA.
Jeremy Lin drives and finishes. Nice play from Lin. Restricted areas negated. Nice feed inside. Lin to Jeffries. Again, trying to play a little two-man game. Banks it in. Second quarter line was just the up-tempo. Pressure, driving to the basket. Does it again. Spent. Bumped by Petro. Gets to the rim. Count it and a foul.
Intangibles that he brings to a game.
Jeremy Lin knocks it down. Career high 15. Perhaps the most unlikeliest Knick to be the hero. What a story here tonight at the Garden.
And Jeremy Lin gave it his all. He dropped 27, 7, and 5, not knowing if this was his last ever game in the NBA. But little did he know, just because of that one game, it caused the rise of Linsanity. Following that game, the entire NBA was shook. Nobody expected it from a guy that nobody even knew was in the NBA. And most people didn't take it seriously. Most people thought it was just a one-time thing and he just got hot that one night. But for the next 6 games, the New York Knicks won 6 games in a row, and Jeremy Lin dominated, dropping several 20-point games or more. But the peak of Linsanity was February 10th, when the New York Knicks faced the LA Lakers, and this was Jeremy Lin's biggest challenge yet. Going into the game, many people thought the Knicks would lose because they're facing the LA Lakers, who had Kobe at the time. And in an iconic interview, Kobe Bryant said this about Jeremy Lin.
Are you surprised at the production that Lin's had over the past week?
I don't even know what he's done. I have no idea what you guys are talking about. I'll take a look at it tonight, though. Who is this kid? Yeah, I've heard about him, stuff like that, but I don't know what he's been doing.
And after the interview, Kobe Bryant gave talking about Jeremy Lin. It fueled Jeremy Lin with a fuel and anger and a drive to win the game. And the rest is history.
Lin with 5 assists. Tough turnaround shot. Gets to the floor. Lin likes the open floor. Spinning. Puts it up and banks it in. Lin to Shumpert. Shumpert fakes. Drives and finishes. Bounce. Shumpert out to Lin. Lin fakes. Pull up jump shot. Knocks it down.
Understand how far you're out in front.
Lin on the drive. Gets inside. Banks it in.
And after that historic game he played, he dropped 38, 7, and 4 against the LA Lakers. And the Knicks kept on winning their games after games. But all good stories must come to an end. On February 23rd, 2012, Jeremy Lin would have his worst game against the Miami Heat. And this would be one of the signs that Linsanity is coming to an end. And during the game, Jeremy Lin had 8 turnovers. I mean, imagine that, 8 turnovers and 8 points. And Jeremy Lin was getting cooked and locked up the entire game. In the next 7 games the Knicks played, they lost 6 games in a row, only winning the game after the Heat game. And after that massive losing streak, the Knicks would come back and win 5 games in a row. And then later on in the month of March of 2012, Jeremy Lin would tear his meniscus, putting him out for the rest of the season. And with that injury, it would put the nail in the coffin, officially ending Linsanity. And Jeremy Lin would not be re-signing with the New York Knicks that following offseason, but instead he was signed with the Houston Rockets. And that one injury didn't put an end to Linsanity. There were many other factors, like when Carmelo Anthony returned. Carmelo Anthony's more of a ball-dominant player, so he has to have the ball in his hands, and that greatly affected Jeremy Lin because he wasn't having the ball in his hands. And also, the head coach Mike D'Antoni resigned, and they had a new coach. And the new coach coached differently. He ran the entire offense through Carmelo Anthony, and so Jeremy Lin didn't have the ball in his hands as much as he did before. And with the meniscus tear Jeremy Lin had, it ended Linsanity. And in my opinion, Jeremy Lin was an amazing player, just never had the opportunity to show what he did, and Linsanity was just a way for us to see what he was truly capable of. And with that, Linsanity ended. And if you enjoyed that video, subscribe for more. And if you want me to see a video about Jeremy Lin's entire career, besides Linsanity, because that's only a smart part of his career, subscribe and tell me down below. These videos take time. I'd appreciate it if you subscribe. See ya.